Hey everyone, hope you all had a good Thanksgiving if you celebrate that kind of thing. If not, hope you had a good weekend. More CDs to show off, so let's begin. First up, we have Evoken with Hypnagogia, I think. I don't know. This fucking thing won't focus, but yeah, great Funeral Doom from America. I believe these guys are from New Jersey. They've been around for almost 25 years, and this is their seventh full length. So, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of like Funeral Doom, but when I like it, I really like it. Kind of like with Bell Witch last year. So, I really dig this. This is shorter by like 20 minutes compared to the Mirror Reaper. So, that's good. It's not as much draining as the Bell Witch record is, but it's still fucking good. I listen to it when I fall asleep sometimes. It's good stuff. Next up, we have Cult Leader with a Patient Man, put out by Death Wish. Profound Lore put out the Evoking one, by the way. I keep forgetting to mention labels. But yeah, Death Wish put this one out. Uh, it's kind of like grindcore mixed with punk, mixed with acoustic, because there's a few songs on here that's like all calm and mellow and soothing, I guess, and it's just peaceful and it's nice. Because it starts out like aggressive as fuck for like 2 or 3 tracks, and then it'll get all like mellow and stuff, and you think, oh, this is a nice change of pace, and then it'll go back to being aggressive as fuck on you. Then the second to last track, I forget what it's fucking called because I'm bad with song titles, but it's just nice and soothing, and relaxing, and then it just starts to get chaotic at the end, and the last track is just a aggressive punch in the face to close out. So, really recommend it. Next up, we have Obituary with the Incomplete. This is a Roadrunner '98 reissue that has a couple live tracks. I'm in Pain and Killing Time were just a couple live tracks they put on the end. But classic Florida death metal originally came out in '92. Their third album. Killing Time was like one of the first Obituary songs I ever heard, so I might be a little partial to this album, but it's great. Definitely check it out if you somehow haven't. Next up, Metal Blade release, Cow Decapitation with Medium Rarities. This is basically just a compilation of all, like, some early material they did around, like, the Human Jerky era, when Travis Shrine was still doing, like, guitar work. He also did vocals on this, of course. I think it also includes some songs they did on a split with another band. Can't remember that band. And then I think from Two Serve Man, they also had like a couple like unreleased songs or whatever they put on here. So it's a great like early era Cow Decapitation stuff. So if you like the older Cow Decapitation, definitely seek it out. I pre-ordered it because I was just so excited to get it as soon as I could. Next up, we have Fit for a King, Dark Skies, their album from this year that came out maybe a couple months ago. It's not too old. Solid State put this out. I think it's their strongest release to date, or at least it's my favorite to date. Uh, yeah, good stuff if you're into like architects or whatever. Next up, I found this at Walmart. It's neat for what it is. Chris Cornell, self-titled. It's basically a compilation of like his solo stuff and Audio Slave and Soundgarden and Temple of Dog. Uh, so yeah, if you're into Chris Cornell, this is a solid listen. Shame he's gone, but hey, he left behind some good stuff, music-wise, and all that good stuff. Next up, we have Darters, You Won't Get What You Wanted, Noise, Experimental Rock, good stuff. I'm not the biggest into the whole noise rock thing, but this has really grown on me. I guess their last album, like 8 years ago, was like supposed to be their last album because they had split up like shortly before it came out. But then they reformed a few years later, started touring, and then they decided to put this out. And I dig it. So if you're into noise, experimental, whatever, just that weird side of rock, check it out. Next up, we have Architects with All Our Gods Have Abandoned Us, their 2016 release. This one features Gone with the Wind, which Tom wrote when he basically has a reference to his disease and stuff. So This also has. This is my second favorite album, basically. I mean, I love everything they've done, but this is definitely second. It was first until Holy Hell came out, but yeah, good stuff. And then Lost Forever, Lost Together by them. This was their 2014 release. Epitaph put that one out, and UNFD put this one out. Great stuff. Cancer, another song that Tom wrote, basically as a reference to his melanoma and stuff. So it sucks, man, that he had that and he passed away and stuff. But he helped the band release some amazing fucking music, and he'll be missed on future releases. But hey, good. They made good music together. Next up, Power Trip with Nightmare Logic. It has like that old school thrashy vibe to it. Southern Lord put this out. Everybody fucking rolled these guys last year. It's a good album. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think it was as great as everybody wanted it to seem like it was. But yeah, if you like that old school thrashy sound and you haven't somehow checked this out, definitely listen. It's a short listen. It's around 20-30 minutes. Next up, next year by the same band, Sepultura with Morbid Visions. This also includes the Bestial Devastation EP, their 86, I want to say, debut. Yeah, 86. It was recorded on a potato, basically, so it kind of has like that black metal feel to it. And the vocals somewhat too, and it's also thrashy and kind of got some death metal elements to it too. So it's kind of like a combination of all three, but it's good stuff. This was when the band was still, like, learning English, so, like, the lyrics had to translate literally from, like, Portuguese to, English, so, I don't know. There might be some awkward, stuff here and there just because of the translation issues, but good classic album. And then, this was a Roadrunner reissue that I think they did in 98, 97, or 87, like 10 years later. Do the math. Anyways, next up we have Schizophrenia, their second album. This is better produced, more thrashy, just some great stuff. Yeah. The Abyss, Past, getting tongue-tied, but anyways, good classic Sepultura when they were still, like, thrashy before they moved toward that grungy, not grungy shit, but, groovy, more commercial sound, I guess you could say. Then their third album, from 89, Beneath the Remains. I think this and Chaos AD basically battle for like my top spot as far as favorites by them, because it's just something about this album that I really fucking dig, just because it's thrashy as fuck, I guess. But yeah, this another classic by Sepultura before Max got kicked out, left, whatever. Yeah. Next we have Creator of Phantom Antichrist. One of those albums that I loved, and it just took me forever to fucking get. This came out in 2012 through Nuclear Blast. Great, amazing fucking thrash. If you have not heard this album, buy it. It's one of the best albums that came out in this decade. That's all I gotta fucking say about that. Last two. First up, we have Signs of the Swarm with The Disfigurement of Existence. These guys are kind of like a slamming deathcore, brutal deathcore, whatever you want to say. CJ McCreary, who was in this band, is now in Lorna Shore. So it's kind of a shame he left, but that dude is a fucking monster, dude. So if you're into like deathcore, slamming deathcore, whatever, definitely check this out. Then last, we have Aversion's Crown with Tyrant. It's that alien core, the aliens are coming to fuck us kind of thing. I think this was their debut. It's really good. Overseer, the single, really got me into this band. I had their one from like last year, I think it was. But yeah, it's more that like brutal deathcore, slamming deathcore, whatever you want to fucking call it. I mean, I like it heavy as fuck, and this is really goddamn heavy. If the whole alien core, I guess you could say, Rings of Saturn core, if that ain't your thing, then you probably won't like it. But if you dig that or whatever, or you don't mind it, then definitely seek out Aversion's Crown if you haven't. So that's all I currently have. I'm about to get a fuck ton things in because I bought way too much during Black Friday sale. So expect that video probably end of the week, next week sometime, depending on how long it takes to get everything in. Because I got shit from like 5 different places, 5 or 6 different places. So it's gonna be a while, and we just got hit with a fucking blizzard. So I think that might have slowed down the mail people by a day or two. So we'll see. Anyways, hope you guys have a good week. Yep. Bye.